Hey everyone, been wanting to do this for a long time, and today's a beautiful day, so I figured might as well do it right now. But I'm going to go car spotting around where I live in Buffalo, and hopefully find some really cool cars. And I'm going to do this today in my personal 1991 Mercury Capri, which makes 100 horsepower, at least when it was new, who knows what it is now. And I'll be driving around and filming some cool cars. So from biking around the city, I know of a cool few cars that I definitely want to point out. So we're going to head to those first and see if they're still there, hopefully. More about my car while we're at it. This is a 1991 Mercury Capri. I got it off Craigslist last May for less than $3,000. This is the base, so it's a 91. They made it from 91 to 94. So they made 4 model years, around 65,000 built, and about 55,000 came to the United States. So this is the first model year. Came in 2 trim levels. The base, which had a naturally aspirated 1.6 liter 4-cylinder, which is what this is. And it also came with the XR2, which had a turbocharged 1.6 liter 4-cylinder. Base made 100 horsepower. The XR2 made 132-ish horsepower. Came with either a 5-speed manual, which is what mine has, or a 4-speed automatic. I got it with a little over 82,000 miles on it. Right now it's at just over 85,000 miles. So I've driven around quite a bit last summer and this summer. And it's a fun little car. It's front-wheel drive, which, you know, wish it was rear-wheel drive. Ooh. But I'll take what I can get for now. It's cool because it has rear seats and plenty of room. I've driven 2 friends around this plenty of time. Always a great time to do that. It's always a fun old time. And unfortunately, the first car I wanted to try to point out, which was an AP1 Honda S2000, is not parked where it normally is. So looks like I have to go searching now. Alright, landscape mode. This is better. This isn't too interesting, but you know, a 2 uncommon, and a Miata. Figured I'd get that in if I don't find anything else. Looks like they could be driving a little more. It's a nice day out. But also my Conroe has been parked for a couple of days, so I can't really speak. But here, ooh, this is an interesting one. This right here is a Mercedes 380 SL. Looks to be a coupe, or a coupe, as Americans say. That's cool. It's like a cream color. And there used to be actually it's still, I don't know where it is, but there's a blue 380 or 400 maybe SL convertible for sale, right where the S2000 is normally parked. Right in front of me is a old Dodge van. Pretty sure it's Dodge. Back when the ABS, analog brakes, was a new thing, and so they got to advertise that in the back door, which is kind of fun. Right here we have a Volvo 240. Those are nice boxy vehicles, that's for sure. Nothing too fancy so far on this street. Saab 92X, which is aka just a Super Impreza. Fiat 500, not a Barth. Pretty sure that's an automatic too. The amount of automatic Fiat 500s I've seen, very disappointing. Oh, it's a Volvo 240 wagon. That's cool. Not cool enough for me to stop in the middle of the street, but still very cool nonetheless. Alright, we're gonna go down this street in hopes that, and it is here. This nice VW microbus. I think it's not too familiar with them, but Pretty sure this is considered a Gen 2, or at least a later first gen version. I am not sure as to what this exactly is. Thought I see Ford on the back door. So I don't know if they ever technically made a Crown Vic wagon, but that's something for sure. Looks like it may have seen better days. An old Passat wagon. Those are really cool. I like those. My roommate would like to see this. An EP7 Civic Si. That's his first car, actually. And he wants to get one of those again, for sure. Now he drives a Subaru Outback. But it's a 6-speed, so. Up here we have what I'm pretty sure is a Ford, Ford Fairlane, I guess is the proper terminology for it. I would have stopped more for that, but there's a Camry behind me. Goddamn Camrys. Mark 7 GTI. Always love one of those. Here we have a car that definitely did not sell that well, a Mini Paceman. One of those two-door SUVs made by Mini. There's one, Toyota Celica GTS. So I'm pretty sure that was the one with the Yamaha engine that they also put in the Matrix XRS, if I'm not mistaken. But I could be. I'll have to check that later. Oh, a two-door Chevy Tracker convertible just went through the intersection in front of me. That would be a car. This being Buffalo, there are more Subarus than you could ever imagine, including 2 in my driveway. Feel the power of the mighty 1.6 liter 4-cylinder FJ Cruiser. Those aren't too uncommon, but definitely in that blue color, they're not as common. Also Legacy, and an Outback at the end here, so that's 6 in this block. 6 Subarus. Oh, there's a 90s blue Monte Carlo, which was my friend Jack's first car. Oh, this is the Subaru section, which is like, let's see, in my room, let me look behind me quickly. I can see Forester, an Outback, another Forester, a Forester, a Crosstrek, an Impreza, another Impreza, and a Forester. So that's 8 Subarus I can see in the 6-7 cars behind me. Also, don't really see many of these street parked in Buffalo. Old Econoline RV motorhome. It's pretty cool. This is certainly interesting. An old Mazda MPV. You don't see many of those around. I feel like I say that a lot. You don't see many of those around. It's a pretty common thing I've been saying today. So I'm going to try to stop doing that as much. Because, I mean, that's the point of all these cars. Don't see many of those around. A Volvo wagon just passed, but I want to point out this, this Eurovan right here. Looks like they got the, this is the camper package on it too, which came with curtains, a fold-down mattress, pretty sure a refrigerator, and a sink. I happen to live on a cobblestone street, which is why all of a sudden it got really rough. It's because it is. It's kind of lost its charm, if I'm going to be honest. But that's all for now, folks.